King. No beef, just tofu. Sir King. No beef, just tofu. Sir King. Thank you for supporting Tofu Alley. Sir King.
All right, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Hopefully, you guys had a great day today. It was a lot of stuff that went down today, so let's jump into it real quick. So the first, I'm gonna start off with Five Babe. So as we know, Five Babe QB were on the Judgment After show. Like I said, congratulations to them. But what I don't understand is why Five Babe, why are you continuing to move in the same way that you were moving? And what I'm saying is, she said some very disparaging things about Rita. Your beef with Rita is your beef with Rita. But the things you said about Baby J, that he's sitting up there saying things that we can't understand, you gotta Five Babe, you gotta kind of leave that alone a little bit. Especially when eyes are on you. Eyes are on you that could take you to the next level, and they may not feel too kindly or think too kindly of you saying certain things about a child that has developmental problems. Excuse me. So you need to be very conscientious and cautious of what you're saying, because that stuff can cost you an opportunity, right? Nobody wants to sit up there and promote somebody that has things like, we know you done said some things, but that's before you appeared on national television. So please be careful how you move, Five Babe, because like I said, eyes are watching, and you don't want to say something that could turn them off. Keep it on Rita, keep it on adults, but leave the children, especially those who have those kind of situations, health situations that are no fault of their own, alone. So I'm just saying, I'm not a hater. I'm just trying to give you some real world business advice. Okay? Don't let your mouth get you in trouble and ruin your opportunities. What's up, Black Strawberry Apple? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here, for being a tofu one. What's up, Your Pleasure 721? How you doing? Thank you for being here and for being a tofu one. Okay? All right. So the next thing I want to talk about is Jay Wilson. So now, Jay Wilson is having convenient amnesia, like acting like he don't know who the beach is better. Mind you, he was the one that was sitting up there promoting the beach. I don't know when she first came on, but when she was over there heavy, he was over there promoting her, doing lives with her, showing her vehicle and everything. So now he's sitting up here saying, "Oh, I don't know. I don't talk to my moderator," and I think it's very highly disrespectful to sit up there and it was just so off-putting for him to now sit up there and say, "I don't talk to none of my moderators. I don't talk to any of them. I don't." It was just like, these people that you expect to defend you and represent your channel, you're not gonna sit up there and say, "I don't talk to none of them. I don't really care about it." He didn't say he didn't care, but it sounded like he didn't care about them. They're just, oh well, they're here if I need to use them out. That is so wrong. Like with my moderators, I'm in constant communication with my moderators. Not like on the daily, but shoot, I know of their presence. That's why I tell people, anybody can run their channel any way they want to. You gotta get to know your moderators. And from that's how you can really care about them. Not in the sense that you're overbearing, but you know when they're gone, you know when they're around, and they have the same reciprocation for you as you do for them. They have it back most of the time. But for him to sit up there and now completely throw his moderators under the bus like he don't care for them, that's completely wrong. And now to sit up there and like he don't know who the what's her name is, the beach is, whether good or bad, you have to accept the responsibility of being associated with your moderators. And you can easily do that without throwing them all under the bus. That's insane. Now, the third thing I want to talk about is Ness. Now, Ness sat over there and lied and talking about, oh, why I'm so infatuated that she had to create an alter ego. Now, mind the fact of being crazy. Now, mind the fact she did all that because Ness at that time wasn't getting no traction. People didn't find her funny, and people actually kind of found her quite weird at that time, right? So she got mad and she got upset because she was always doing these experiments and these tests and these trials during her live and all this other stuff. So she thought it'd be cool to create an alter ego named Craig, right? And she didn't like the fact that when men came over to the B sector, they would get more attention than women, right? So she's decided to create this whole person named Craig. Now, why you gonna get mad at me? Because you wanted to see if this person would get more attention, and he did. He did. So don't sit up here and don't think that people can't be reminded of who you are and what you are capable of doing, right? So you want to sit there and say, I'm Tobias. Okay, yeah, I'm Tobias. What? I'm like, what? Like, are you serious? Like, okay, if you want to say that's me, that's me. All right, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. But don't sit up here because you do have a history of cozying up to people who have a past history of being disrespectful towards black people, aka diving for depth, who did say the N word multiple times. Okay, also the man in the desert, and now you sit up here with this Karma dude, and I felt that Karma thought it was okay to disrespect black people by sitting on your platform, right? Because the same people you were going at would happen to be African or black American. And he would say things to go at them, but you didn't sit up there and put a pause to what he was doing. So like anybody else, they would keep trying to see how far they can push it until somebody checks them. But as long as he was sitting up there ganging on the person that you had a beef with at that time, then you didn't see nothing wrong with it. And then secondly, you want to sit up there and keep using that man. Now he allowed you to use him for clicks and views, okay, for the sake of entertainment. But we saw what you were doing the long way. Okay? So that's the truth of the matter. Now you can sit up here and say whatever that you don't like me, whatever. Let's say I've had 3 channels, highly, I think, very successful for my niche. For my niche. And first of all, don't sit up here and disrespect the moderators. You owe LT Donna an apology because when LT Donna's on your ass, she's gonna stay on your ass. And you mad, like I said, that I can successfully retain loyal people that support what I do and that believe in my vision. Who believe in your vision? Who just tell me who believe in your vision but without limitation? Nobody. 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 And you mad because I got supporters? Oh well. And now you mad at their age demographic? Let me tell you something. That age demographic determines a lot. Because you get these fly-by-night young people who only with you for 1 minute and then go for the next. And they see the truth of the matter. Older people see the truth of the matter and they stick with what's true. You don't know how to stick with anything, right? That's why you associate yourself with someone who's Bangladeshi but disrespects black people and who even said that she found fat people grotesque and disgusting. And she was specifically talking about you. Like I said, make sure you don't make sure you stop eating beans and rice before you blow up and then she find you disgusting, right? I think you only entertain her because she bankrolling you. That's it, to be honest. Bankrolling your operations to sit up for you to sit up there and check diving on the sake of the heat, and the heat ain't even pulling no weight over here in this area is very telling. It's very telling, right? People can see what's going on. We ain't stupid. Anyway, what's up, D-Ready? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Okay. And thank you for all my wonderful supporters. They don't understand. I appreciate being surrounded by good people. All right, now let's say the other thing I want to talk about is VS. VS went through what I went through. Well, went through today what I went through. And everybody's like, oh my God, your channel regarding me. My channel was popular. My channel was this. I intentionally shut things down because I didn't like the characters that were coming around. And I think VS saw what I was talking about today. Yes, she welcomed that particular person on her platform. They said what they said, but I don't know if it was that particular person per se, but it was somebody on her panel. And that person said something about a baby. And when that person said something about a baby, VS completely shut down her live, turned off her live, all that. I myself had similar situations when people were coming on there saying stuff about the handicap and things like that, that I found completely grotesque, that was not synonymous with who I am, and I shut shit down. Right? I shut it down to a way it was like, I ain't doing this. So when I see, like when I had that conversation with VS, I said people started coming around, and I think she's gonna see that. Like some of that stuff don't gel well with you when you're the channel holder. If people are saying that stuff, that's like it doesn't gel well with you because you yourself wouldn't want that to happen to any kind of child or person. So she'll see. She'll see. What's up, Just Andrea? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right. The last thing I wanted to say is about this whole 7-star situation. And this whole 7-star situation dealing with what's his name? I don't know, official or whatever. And this whole emergence of the rumor, or I guess alleged, because you don't know, STD situation. Look, like I said before, I feel sorry for 7 because 7 never got a fair chance. I think that she holds deep resentment in her heart. I won't say resentment, but deep disappointment in her heart because if you know her story, right, which came out years ago, because they doxed her and dug into her family past, she's definitely had an abnormal childhood, it seems, dealing with a whole bunch of stuff that would make anybody crazy. I'm not saying she's crazy, but it's just crazy because I think what she's trying to find is, and she just wants a normal relationship. But I think she may be so broken and torn and hurt and whatever and wounded from all the stuff that she's had in her life that even if she was to find someone that was a good dude, she may potentially drive him away. So this whole thing now, I think she the things that she does to get a man, it's really cognizant of what's going on in this world, like our hookup society. People out here hooking up on the first date and then gotta run and get tested to see if they have herpes and HIV and all this other stuff that maybe can avoid it. Now I'm hearing from what that he told her that he had that, and well, he didn't have HIV, he had herpes. Excuse me, for what I heard, allegedly, what I heard. And she's still engaged with sexual actions with that man. And it's just to say, it's like, look, y'all, I know black women have it hard out here, especially in California, because they got competition from the Valley girls, the Mexicans, the Asians, all that, right? And then they got the negative stereotypes that are promoted by the media about black women. So it's a lot that they got, black women have to deal with. But please, y'all gotta love yourselves first enough to not even take a chance with a person who's telling you that they have a sexual disease. And then on top of that, get to know the person. Get to know them. Get to know their sexual habit. I mean, let's be honest. Most of that time that y'all got only gonna last for 5 minutes. You know what I mean? So you taking 5 minutes now for a lifetime of pill popping that you gotta take to prevent a flare up. It's just, but it's part of our society, right? We promote promiscuity and sexuality and all that other stuff, and for what? It's just, it's not. I mean, I don't know. I was just sat there and I was just like, really, really. It's just, I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around it still. I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. It's just, I pray. I really do. For some persons, I don't pray for many people in this area, but that's one person I pray for because they just keep getting bad. That's one person, 7 stars, I wish will win the lottery and just move somewhere else. Because it just seems like I feel like she need a fresh start somewhere. But then again, she may get that fresh start, but she's still carrying the old baggage with her. So will she really make a change? I don't know. But I feel of all people in this area who need a fair shot, it would be her because she is just trying to find something that is so elusive. But it's sad. It's just sad. Who wants to worry about going and having to get tested for something? I don't know. Let me see what y'all saying. Thank y'all for being here. Black Strawberry says, I believe that too, Sir King. Marvelous says, I agree. Yeah, this is crazy. Carlos Cito Santana says, that's next level desperation. Ain't that like they knew each other for a long time? She missed out help for someone she just met, making it make sense. But a lot of people do that for love, right? A lot of people do that for, and I hate to say that, but a lot of women do that for love. As men, we don't really do that. I mean, if love foster, but we're not out here like, oh man, I really hope that this person loves me after I, hook up with them. No, a lot of women give it up, hoping that that man falls in love with them, but men don't have that same mentality. They're just like, oh really, all right, she was a good lady, and they keep pushing. I'm sad to say, but that's how men think, you know, really is. Um, she's like, oh no, she's definitely not alone. She's definitely not alone. Wait the 90 days before you get. Wait a minute. Quantity said the same thing. She didn't give it up the courtesy until 90 days after. Sure, I didn't know there was a 90-day rule. But I do feel that's why God invented the manual method, so you can at least have some way of pleasing yourself. And now they got vibrators and all this other stuff out here. It's just not worth it. Maybe I don't understand it. And I mean, it's like it's next level scary because you really got to get to know these people because you don't know who they are. You don't know if they're crazy or not, what's their past and all that, and if they have some triggers and stuff like that. And I don't know. I was just, I ain't never, I just never heard nobody self admitted that they hooked up with somebody that had an STD on here. It's a lot. It's a lot going on for one day. Lord have mercy. You go from what's it called, eggnog, nignog to now herpes jerpies. I was like, all in one day, eggnog, nignog to herpes jerpies. Woo, only in the B sector. Only in the B sector. So, anyway. If you're a sports fan, the Denver Nuggets beat the Lakers. That was an entertaining game, but we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next game. If he hadn't ghosted her, they would still be together. That's true. That's true. That's very true. That is very true. That is a very. Mm. I'm sorry I'm laughing, y'all, but yeah, and he was still with her. She would have gotten something where she would never come on camera. She would come on camera with a bandana over her mouth because, child, it's insane. I mean, for the quest of love, I tell people, look, if you have shelter, you have food, you have money, you have health. I mean, some money. You got it made. To put your happiness based on how somebody else treats you is stupid because the way the person treats you could change from day to day. So if you got your health, you got shelter, you got food, you pretty much got it made. You know, your environment is key too. If you're around a bunch of ignoramuses, then that could affect you mentally. But damn, to be out here chasing love in 2023, and all these people out here, and then and then this on top of this, y'all don't even know this. They got out here, they got these sexually transmitted diseases that don't even have no antibiotics for the cure because they've been heavily prescribing antibiotics. So the whatever it's called, the viruses are adapting themselves to the antibiotics that they're giving them to stay alive. So therefore, like they mutate into stuff that we haven't even been able to find a cure for. Some people they got super gonorrhea and all this other stuff. Like y'all, please be careful. You know what I mean? Please just have some sexual discipline and some. And just because somebody knock you up, don't mean they love you. And a man will tell you they love you in order to knock you up. He don't care. There's just 2, 3 words. I love you. And the fourth one is fool. I love you, fool. It's I don't know. Just be careful, y'all. What's up, the hood table? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hold on. You said there's what? That's only what he admitted to. He can't be sure. How can she be sure? Yeah, that's true. Hey, and some people ain't gonna admit to having them 3 letters. You know, I'm just saying. Some people are not gonna admit to having those 3 letters unless they get thoroughly tested or something, or they're forced to, say it. So he by him ghosting her, he may have saved her life. You know, so what happened? She came down with the 3 letters. Lord have mercy. I don't think she'll be able to handle that. And then there's also people who out here that spread their 3 letters for revenge, because they so mad that they got it, they want to affect other people, and they be looking just as healthy. And you wouldn't think they got it, but they got it. But they on medication and all that other stuff. But they ain't gonna tell you they got it. And then, like I said, some people upset that they got it, and they out here intentionally trying to spread it to other people. So be careful, y'all. So it's insane. D says it's scary out here. It could have happened to anybody. Can't trust. Right, right. And it's so sad because it's like only 5 minutes and you can get something for a lifetime. You know, slob it on a knob like it's corn on the cob. Leave that alone. You really want a corn cob? Go take your ass out to the grocery store and get you something to slob on. But no, and then 7 stars out here trying to make it seem as if the Beaches Betters out here pimping him out. The Beaches Better out here. I'm like, it's weird. Like, these people don't even live in the same state, or do they? Or do they? And then 7 stars talking about what's her name, Lady Snoop. I'm like, oh Lord, don't tell me Lady Snoop involved in the situation too. Did she sleep with him too? Oof. That's why you have to know how to use technology responsibly. The hood tip says that's why a lot of single women resort to self pleasure and toys. You got to. You got to. You do what you do and then stuff it back in the drawer and you on your way and you got no worries. You ain't got to worry about if the toy done gave you a disease or nothing. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's insane out here. It's really insane. Really insane. Having conversations with people for an extensive period part of time will tell you a lot about who they are. It'll tell you a lot. And then on top of that, you can find out what they're about. And if they're abscond, you can find them quicker. It's insane. It really is insane. All right, so that's the recap I really wanted to do real quick. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to come up and tell us what they think about today's activity, because today has been a hell of a day. It's already been a hell of a week, and it's only, Tuesday going into Wednesday? Oh, we had the whole Judge Mathis situation. Then, was it Shady Lives on YouTube? No, I forgot who it was. Somebody that zoomed in on ZT lip and said he got something on his lip. I was like, what? And there is something on his lip, but I don't know if it's just curled up because of his facial expression. But yeah, something's on ZT lip. I forgot where I saw that at, but yeah. Yeah.
Whatcha?
And he a whole medical professional. So he got some access to some prescriptions and stuff like that. But I guess some things take some time to heal and get them off the lips. I don't know. Yeah, so, but that's about it. That's all I really wanted to say. Y'all, I didn't want to keep y'all. Like I said, I'm just doing my recap of the day. And that's about it. Like I said, if you coming in late, it's a shame that Jay Wilson up there now trying to throw all his moderators under the bus. Like, I don't really know my moderators. I don't really talk to my moderators. And I'm like, oh, and you expect those same people to protect your channel. Like, really? Really? And then Yeah. And then I said to Fabe, you need to watch her commentary because eyes are on her. And I was like, you don't want your commentary, especially when you're speaking on children, to ruin the opportunities that you have. And I said, Ness is a whole damn fan who bought my merchandise and stuff like that, who is now just bitter or whatever. And I feel like the heat will lead to her demise because you can't carry dead weight. And that's what the flicker is, whatever you call it, the icicle. She dead weight. And the only reason Ness is entertaining her because the flicker or the icicle or the eraser is sitting up there throwing dollars at her. And that's it. Right? You want to get in Ness's good gracious, throw her a couple of dollars and you become her new best friend. I said it. It is what it is. And that's the only reason. Oh, I forgot also. Ness ain't had nobody that's aesthetically appealing, as some would say. She ain't had nobody like that ever talked to her like that. So there's two factors at play. She put her money in her pocket, and then secondly, she's just captivated that somebody would talk to her that's actually skinny, and that may be aesthetically appeasing to some. But like I said, man, so you sitting up there, once you start blowing up again like a helium balloon, she's not gonna talk to you no more because she finds fat people disgusting. Her words, not mine. Let me see what y'all saying. Oh, hold on. After I read it, someone said something else. I hope he didn't hit Lady Bones. If he did, I bet it sound like bringing 2 5 hands together because the damn sure wasn't any. Oh Lord, well, he probably got some puncture wounds. To be honest, DVD from her bones. Oh, also, let me just say this, y'all. I know it's getting warmer, but please, if you're a pedestrian in the street and you got dolls and strollers with kids in it, you don't immediately get the right of way. You need to make sure that when you enter into the intersection that it's all clear. You just don't walk in the intersection because it said go. I mean, it's just the chances that people be taking with their lives out here, and they be having kids. They look like they be putting the kids right in front of all the traffic. No, as a parent, you're supposed to be walking on the side of the traffic and having your child on the other side, so you get the brunt of the situation, not your child. Like for real, like it's just weird. It's like how they have a. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. They just have a whole dog and a stroller, all out there, just walking all and then somebody get hit. They went, oh no, man, your dumb ass should have checked the scene. Anyway, sorry, I'm gonna get on my soapbox. I can't believe that. Somebody who uploaded my entire video of my reaction to QB and just got a copy. That's right. Sorry, not sorry. Damn. Damn. Was it me? No, I'm just joking. Oh, hell no. Hey, they kind of dumb. Oh, she said somebody who uploaded my entire video. Damn, the whole video, they ain't trying to break it up or nothing. That's an easy copyright strike right there. We made it easy for the reviewer. Oh, really? All they look at the time stuff, bing, bang, boom. That's it. You go. Like, really? How you gonna upload somebody a whole entire video and don't try to make any kind of iterations to it? You gotta know this game. No, I'm joking. I know it wasn't me. I don't take nobody's stuff. I don't take nobody's stuff like that. I ain't gonna upload your whole entire video. Like, I don't even play with that no more because they just, you don't know. They so inconsistent and with that whole copyright thing. I'm like, damn, really? It's just nerve wracking. That's why I just like be creative, do your own thing. I mean, just do it. So, you ain't got nothing to worry about. So if you do your own stuff and if you just show a clip here and there, I guess. But I don't even be doing that. I play the audio, but forget showing somebody, part they live and all that, because then they be in their feelings and oh, we cool. Where was I today? Damn, what live was that? I don't know. Somebody was saying that they got permission to play Ness live or something like that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good now, but wait 3 months till you fall out or you say something about the eraser, and then they come back and hit you. Like, don't never take nobody word because you don't know how things will be 90 days from now. 90 days, So that's my best advice. Don't Because you cool now don't mean you'll be cool tomorrow. And don't take nobody word because they'll be using it to hit your channel and stuff like that. Insane. Absolutely insane. But this is what I also want to say, y'all. Oh, you said it wasn't even a clip. It was a clip after clip after clip. Don't you feel good when you strike somebody like, yeah, I got you? Then YouTube comes back as, oh, we have removed your content from that person's page. Thank you for letting us know. Like, I got you. But in all honesty, I want to say this, y'all. Please make sure y'all wrap it up. If you're doing the hokey pokey, make sure you wrap it up. Please get to know other people and their tendencies and who they talking to and stuff like that. You can tell a lot about a person as best as you can by just being patient, right? And it'll save you a lot of heartache. If a person's promiscuous, if a person is sending you news right off the fly, say, oh, hell no to the no, because you know what? They send new news to 10,000 other people, and that's in somebody else's database or server. No. So, ask them when's the last time you've been tested? You know, I would initially ask that. That shouldn't be the first question. But that should be like the seventh question. When the last time, you've been tested? And also, people will fabricate and produce, papers that ain't their own. So you gotta be careful. But at least if they give you something and they lied about everything that they said and say they negative and all that, and they want to give you can take them to court and they can get prosecuted for that. But please make sure y'all wrapping it up. And sometimes cuddling could do. You could dry hump and stuff and all that. It ain't always gotta go to third, fourth base and all that. You can maybe try some alternative methods. You can maybe massage, and stuff like that. I'm trying to be creative because right now it seems like a lot of people are just diving in here first. So just think of alternative pleasuring methods, okay? Because then you ain't gotta worry about nothing. Okay? That's what I got to say. Um, yeah, wrap it up or don't give it up. Exactly. What's up, Valsky? How you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for being here and for your defense of me the other day. All right, with that being said, I also want to feel free to suggest the dollar sign Sun Crown and be tremendously appreciated. I'm gonna start looking into this whole Chat GPT AI stuff. I've already did some stuff already. I'm thinking about starting a Chat GPT fund since people out here starting rescue lists, dog lists, swamp lists, dog food lists, all that. So I think I'm gonna start me an AI Chat GPT fund so I can get some access to some classes and share with y'all. Now I know I did ask for something to a conference. I did go to the conference, but out of fear of these doxing individuals, because there was some information in there that I myself, even with my editing skills, it would be very hard to edit and still have what I want presented, right? I'll still find a way to make it, hopefully one day, presentable. So we'll see. So, let's see what y'all say. You said, oh, please, SK. Oh, please do it. I don't like those alternative methods. But you know what? It's a choice at the end of the day. SK, you never seen me like that. No, well, I mean, you were swinging and banging without regard for the consequences. So I was like, thank you, Vows Queen, because a lot of people are like, oh no, they're gonna block me up, but I appreciate you speaking nothing but the truth, because a lot of things you were saying, we did put bands in people's hands, and how quickly they forget. And like Ness is sitting over here, and she took her hiatus for and whenever she was, she was up in that recovery program and stuff like that. Look, Ness, I never had to go to no recovery program. The only recovery program I had to go to was go to the doctor because I was, had the cold and the flu and stuff because of the change in the seasons and all that. But I didn't have to take a hiatus from YouTube and hide that I was on YouTube because I was in some recovery program that was ran by these preacher pimps and sister pimps and all this other stuff that was pimping y'all out and having y'all do labor for free while they're sitting over there running the whole damn recovery program, and then you sitting over there running from your damn landlord who sounded like he was the Chainsaw Massacre man. So don't come for me, because I've had a steady presence on this platform, unlike you. Just because you renewed, because you got out of the recovery program, and, keep it cute. Keep it cute, okay? Which is something you not. All right, so that's all I pretty much got to say. You said you about to start a BBQ meat summer fun. You need to. And virtually share it with the people. See, can you taste this? Can you taste this? Yeah. But with that being said, I'm going to head up on out of here. Y'all take care. Remember to be the change you want to see in the world. And please thumbs up the video. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Have a good one. See ya. Anyway, bye, y'all.
Feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie. Share that beat of love. I wanna ride the boat all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ride the boat all night. Work it in the middle. Sun and light. Ooh, baby, I love your stroke.
Now, if you rocking the boat, change the positions or stroke in the middle, please make sure you are wearing protection when you do it. Bye, y'all.